Sunup on 7. My name is Renata Samuels-Card.
My name is Brandon Usher, and today is June 9th, guys.
So apparently that's how we're talking today.
Right song.
Just like that.
But
we have excitement coming in for our segments. We were talking about summer yesterday. We're talking about summer today. There's an amazing Belize camping experience that you have to know about. The relocation and why you need to be signing up for that. But what else do we have up our sleeve, Brandon?
Right, so there's an upcoming conference that you guys might want to stay tuned to because Rev Up Caribbean will be in talking about what this conference entails and how you could be a part of it as well. What is it all about? Let's find out.
Rev Up.
I'm just saying energy and mobility.
It's in my head. It's taking over.
And then it costs the song this
I
morning.
was. I still because I think it make no sense. But I'm just like, you know what? It's in your head. And you know what else? We're on your screens. And we're going to be going to a commercial break in a bit. Not yet, actually. I have to do my other line. Just remember.
What?
I have to remember it. So.
You know how this works, guys.
I thought you were going to do it. I was so excited. You want to do it? Do it. Let's go.
No, let's go.
You know how this works, guys. Put your comments in the comment section. Make it live, interactive, wish you respectful. Of course.
That's worth looking for today. Just in time, and he's here to talk to us about writing appears on the show that we're on right now. Tell me, we're the first ones to see.
And we're going to be talking about the hot shush that has been happening.
The world that we see may seem that will never change. They say, but if you tear down the wall that's blinding us all, you'll see the way today. A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome to your Tuesday episode of Sunup on 7. So before we bring you the show, we have to bring you the weather and the traffic, courtesy of the Belize Met Service and Smart.
Good morning, Belize. Earlier this morning, a few showers affected the Belize district and over some southern areas, but have since decreased. Relatively moist and somewhat unstable conditions prevail. The 24-hour forecast, sunny with cloudy spells today and cloudy at times tonight. A few showers and possible isolated thunderstorms could likely occur around the country today, especially over southern areas. Then, a few showers and isolated thunderstorms will affect mainly southern and some coastal areas tonight. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 89 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 95 inland, and 82 up in the hills. The low temperatures for tonight will drop to around 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 75 inland, and 69 up in the hills. The winds will be from the east-southeast at 10 to 20 knots, and the sea conditions will be moderate. A low tide will occur this morning at 11:19, followed by a high tide this evening at 8 minutes after 5, another low tide tonight at 6 minutes after 11, and another high tide early tomorrow morning at 5:12. The sun will set this evening at 6:26 and will rise early tomorrow morning at 5:17. The moon will set this afternoon at 2 minutes after 1 and will rise early tomorrow morning at 10 minutes after 1. The outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night, skies will be cloudy at times, becoming mostly cloudy Wednesday night. A few showers and thunderstorms will likely occur around the country on Wednesday, especially over inland areas. Then, some showers, a few thunderstorms, and periods of rain will likely affect mainly coastal and northern areas Wednesday night. In the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected over our area during the next 48 hours. For a review of our forecast and other products, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. Our next forecast comes out at 12 p.m. this afternoon. With that, we end this morning's forecast from the Belize National Met Service.
There, guys. That says good morning, Belize. Good morning to all of you guys, except Courtney Menzies. No, because I have to call her out after what you do to me on Friday.
She never do nothing much.
She never do nothing much.
What she do? What she do?
She gone off for me. I don't know where this come from. I don't know where part of beef come from.
She is baby beef though.
But still, like, where I do she for make the beef start for me? Why not Kevin? Why not you? Why not Miriam? Like, she just gone off Kevin,
I
literally.
guess you should feel honored that she chose you as the person to beef with.
But why?
As
I
baby
don't
beef?
I don't beef with nobody except on paper. Because that's what I do for a
You don't
living.
beef with nobody.
But
Okay,
Courtney
honey.
gone off for me. The
These
talk
are
about
lies you...
running my legs, my knees, all of that things and stuff like that. Even call out my profession.
Wow.
I know I tell she about her profession because
Alley-oop?
could get in there.
Wee!
Well, she can't get in over a fence, but it's all right, you know.
Alley-oop? Oh my gosh, this water.
But no, she just called me randomly. Like, I watch. Here I am minding my business, driving down to work, and I just watch Sunup, and then bam, she just started going off on me, and continuously for about 5 minutes going off. Are you obsessed?
Oh,
Is it like Obsession, the movie?
Mariah Carey? Ooh.
Why are you so obsessed? Anyways, we're not going there, Ren. We're not going there.
Okay.
It's Tuesday. I just had to purge out the violence.
I feel so, because at
There
this
may be
point,
more, but I don't know.
You know what? Are you good?
Because with the beef, you need that spice, right?
Are you okay?
Yes, go. Let's
Do you
go.
feel hurt?
I'm good. I'm not hurt. I'm just,
You're not
you know,
hurt.
fighting fire with fire. You know.
Okay, because you want to set
Like
up
with
blaze.
char this beef.
Okay, so centering ourselves here, we're present, we're good, we're gonna be having a good couch talk.
She said
Brandon's not
something
ready.
wrong with you, and Kevin agreed. Look, it's a Kevin too.
Oh man. Oh. Okay, so let's go into our couch talk, Brandon, shall we?
Yes.
Okay.
Shall we?
We shall. So the first couch talk is talking about NHI, and they put out a press statement because, of course, yesterday on Monday Morning Beef, Juice was talking about the overall thing with the passing of Dr. Bonilla, the murder of Dr. Bonilla, and how it correlates to the NHI contract that was not actually signed, but
Right.
and he made that correction at the ending of it. But you know, Juice was in general just talking about how in the affidavit that Miss Hannah,
Yes.
Foreman.
Foreman, yes.
Yes, for the life of me, I couldn't remember her first name. Miss Foreman wrote, she actually hinted towards, or basically stated that Mr.
Bonilla.
Dr. Bonilla was pushing her out after that contract was awarded. So after they had put out the tender and
Actually,
everything
after
too.
she had secured the contract.
And so in that
Afterwards,
sense,
they're like,
so
he
she was
was
like,
trying to
we were
push
trying,
him
and even more so in the affidavit, and this is a signed affidavit by her, by the way. So I just want to make that very clear on that aspect. She also alluded and stated that, you know, he was in conversations with other persons to see who could bring into the business, and so there's a lot of things stemming around this NHI contract that was not signed, but seemed to have sparked up things. So I believe when the statement was released, you know, there was offense from NHI in the sense of saying that we're not a part of this murder mix-up, we're not a part of the plot and schemes, we're not a part of that in that sense. You know, we don't describe it as a lucrative business in the first place. That's false, and it misrepresents, you know, what NHI brings. But I do also want to look and highlight something that Jules said, and I can understand the stance that it comes from. When it comes to somebody getting a contract for NHI, you have a specific specific area that you serve, right?
Right.
And say you have a population, 2,000, 3,000, or whatever it is, you have a certain amount that is supposed to be allotted to
Allotted,
serve that population monthly. So that means that is steady flow of income from the government to say, hey, Brandon, Angeline, Glennifer, all of them are these people that are going to be going. And even if Brandon doesn't show up, there's still a certain amount of money allotted because Brandon was accounted for.
Right.
So in that sense, like he's stating that it's lucrative because for a normal pharmacy, for a normal place, like that come. Like if somebody send you, like, you know, you might get business, you might not get business, you know, no. But in this sense, you know that there's a steady flow because the government is indirectly kind of pushing people towards your business because they're paying for that service in that sense. So that's why I think he described it as a lucrative business because with so much medical stores and facilities happening all around, when you have these contracts, you're one of those that is highlighted,
it's
that's
pertinent,
pulled through. Yes. So in that sense, I believe that's how the context of the lucrative business, just a steady flow of income that comes in for that.
But it's interesting, and here we have the press release just showing on your screens, guys, that they had to go, yes, first off, distance themselves from the whole fiasco that's happening on that side there. But they had to go into the actual nitty-gritties of how a contract is awarded.
Yes.
And they put them through a test at first. They put the tendering process out. People bid for the contracts as well. But even after they have been, you know, basically shortlisted, they are basically put through a test to see if they can comply, if they can meet the regulations, the rules, all of that before an actual contract is awarded to them. And in this case, they're saying that no contract was awarded to them. So what is being said in the affidavit directly contradicts what NHI is saying as well, right? So there's a little hiccup there.
In that sense. So
In that
nothing
sense.
was signed in that sense. Nothing, it's just it's kind of a thing where it could have been, but even before it was to be, there was issues
But
in
was
that
it
sense.
was it a thing that, because we know how some things work in Belize, right?
tell me.
And backdoor deals and backdoor agreements.
Hanky-panky,
But
spanky-wanky.
we know we are get a contract. We know you're get a contract. Things like that. I don't know. I'm not saying that that's the case, but
But we're asking the questions, and we
right.
just
And we know how things work sometimes, right?
I'm not playing like we don't know what we know, and all don't know because we all know, and we might not have the evidence to know, but we know sometimes because we know.
But
So
is it the case that something was, you know, being heard on the streets that yes or no, I get a contract, and you know what, maybe that may have pushed somebody, because there's so many rumors, and we can't actually confirm any of these rumors, but you know, somebody they get a contract, okay, well, I want to partner with you because I want part of this lucrative business
piece of the
as
pie,
well,
one
right?
piece of
One
the
piece of the
slice.
pie, right? And then push out this lady or so, and those are some of the rumors that are floating around. Not confirming any of it, guys, but the public just wants to know, like, was it because of this contract, or the thought, or the hearing of you want to get awarded this contract that was sparked this?
and then we have start actually brand new,
It's
actually
what
different or
The
something.
NHI is saying no, we don't have nothing to do with that.
Keep me out of your business.
But then,
Me not know say,
but then you have an affidavit. to bring
and
it
this
in.
is my thing. So I
And
understand their
affidavits
stance.
are actually sworn testimony. So
Sorry?
affidavits are sworn
So
testimonies.
that's my thing in this whole series. I understand they want to be out of the series. Nobody wants the in this series with the way how the series hot.
Take the pigtail
Right?
out, man. Anyway.
They don't want to be in it, but the reality is mentioning, you know, just this possibility of what this contract could have brought and the tension that was rising, it kind of puts you in it. It has to kind of put you in it in that sense. But is that, and I don't think when you're looking at these cases in this sense, there's one sole reason why things could happen the way they happen in cases like this. So I wouldn't say that, you know, they're not necessary, but they have to also, you know, kind of look at what the affidavit says, even if that, because nobody are putting an affidavit, well,
Well, if
for the
you put
most
it in an
part,
affidavit, you must prove it as well, right?
exactly. So
that's something.
It was it text messages, was that some kind of tracing, something to say that X, Y, and Z happened. So, you know, all we have to go by is, of course, what the affidavit has been sworn and written to and signed on. And
Again,
then
you still have to be crossed on that. You still have to be.
and so that has to be proven too to say like, is that the case? But we do know that NHI, and I understand that they don't want to put that negative tension
agree.
on what NHI represents for many persons that are able to utilize it and have a good sense of peace of mind when it comes to healthcare, medications, the provisions that are needed to be afforded to because it's expensive out here. Health is expensive out here. So I understand. But I think as things start to unravel more, we're going to see the bigger picture. We're going to see smaller pictures. We're going to see things start to play out in itself. So that's what we have for that specific topic of the saga of what this is coming into be. Because I think from this unfolded, all kind of thing from left, right, and center has been coming, and so much different sides, so much different, factors that could be played or could have been in play. And so now it's just like, okay, is this going to be dragging it out even longer? Because some persons are asking, like, because of this, is this going to drag it out? How are we going to be able to pinpoint what's going to be happening? Is this more evidence to be able to unravel
it's messy. Damage control need to happen right now. And they have been trying to damage control, right? But yes, guys, we shall follow up on this saga for you. And Claudia, thank you very much. I never catch the
like
piece of a
this.
mango piece. That's all right.
I really like.
Or now I can't even eat mango.
I like
but
Ellis
anyways.
Ken's comment right here. It would also be wise for them to reveal what actually these contracts are worth. Perhaps, Ms. Cantina can tell us in that sense. Because I also like that idea. If you're not saying it's lucrative, give us a general idea of what the range could be for a contract to be awarded and what somebody would be
And
able
she's in the perfect
to
position
receive.
now.
Yeah.
The perfect person is in the perfect position, I think.
Yeah, 100%. And I fully believe, just giving people a representation that say, okay, if you're in an area situated with about 2,000 persons, 3,000 persons, 5,000 persons, and they all are supposed to be, swarming into this area, how much more or less would be paid for a contract? So people can take off and we could cross out the lucrative description and say, hey, a contract.
Charlotte, good point. Our
What did Charlotte
opinions
say?
don't mean anything until they go to court, and maybe the truth will come
It's
out.
the maybe for me. It's the maybe for me.
Yes. But, all right, so let's move on into our second one, and this one has to do with a bunch of unfortunate incidents that occurred this past weekend. 7 deaths
Oh, yeah,
due
this
to
is a
fatal
lot.
traffic incidents occurred this weekend, and
So we have-
it's a lot. So let's start off from West, right? We have Jeremy Cho. I think the person is
Jeremy Chuck.
Chuck.
Yes.
Who lives in Benke, security guard from Benke. He was riding on the road and he lost control of his motorcycle. And he actually was found off the road, fatal injuries. He lost his life there.
30 years old, by the way.
30 years old.
30 years.
We have an ATV incident that occurred with, I think, a Mr. Wu, which happened in the Kontiki area, which is right off that Benke Road as well, that community there. Lost control of an ATV as well, and unfortunately succumbed to his injuries. We then move further down the road to between Esperanza and Georgeville, that straight stretch of road there.
This is with Mr. Martinez.
Yes, he was a motorcycle as well, no?
Yes. Let me see specifically.
Yes.
Yes.
He was with a motorcycle as well, lost control. Again, guys, driving, I don't know. These motorcycles are just like major culprits in a lot of these things. And then we have the fourth one right on the George Price Highway as well, mile 21.
This is sorry. It says ATV accident too as well for Mr. Martinez. So
Yes. All right.
apologies. But yeah, it
And
was
then
that.
the one that happened mile 21 with there was a Chinese businessman as well who lost control of his vehicle, flipped on the road and died to his injuries. And then the triple fatality injury, which happened in Sartaneja over the weekend as well, where there was a vehicle that collided with a Malin tricycle, this tricycle with the carts in the back, where 2 people in the back of that Malin tricycle were killed, as well as a bicycle rider that was around the scene at the same time. He too succumbed from injuries based off this crash. So unfortunate 7 deaths occurring this past weekend alone. Condolences to all the families.
so many.
No, there was a horse and buggy too.
I was just gonna tell you there's 5.
Yes.
So there's a horse and buggy one that took place with Mr. Petch that was traveling on the highway towards Guinea Grass Village specifically. He collided in the rear of the horse-drawn buggy. And from the far right side of the road, it impacted him to swerve. So basically he to try go and then the buggy to come and kind of nipper. So he swerved.
So
to
they
try
were
not-
going the same
Yeah.
spot.
And then boop. From
he
there.
swerved off into traffic where a pickup.
And then
I
he
believe.
swerved off in the traffic and into a truck specifically. So same time he was swerving off, there was a truck coming same time. And so he swerved into that truck. And he died as a result of that collision. This is for Mr. Pitch.
Guys, please be careful on these roads. Not even the rain, you know. It's not even raining. The roads aren't slippery. It's bright, sunny days. Just please be careful. You don't know what could go wrong. Please make sure your vehicle is roadworthy, 1. Please make sure that you are not drinking and driving, 2. Please make sure that you can actually see, because you have some people who can't see and they drive. I never look by you just like that, but yeah.
No. I'm just saying because I look at the idea of, I've heard people talk about how the tint sometimes makes them up, like they can't see good because of the tint, da. Whatever it is, guys, be very mindful and cautious when you're on these roads.
Please be cautious as well that there is road construction happening as
yes.
well in certain areas. Please drive vigilant, because like we always say on this show, you're not only to drive for yourself, you are driving for the others on the road, you're driving for the pedestrians, you're driving for the wildlife on the road. Guys, just please be vigilant at all times, because 7 is too much. 1 is too much.
1 is
but
too much,
7,
actually. Yeah.
no.
Honestly, we have to try to see how we can prevent these things, and it takes us taking a little extra caution, responsibility into how we're navigating the roads, how quickly we're going from point A to point B, understanding what different vehicles are on the roads and other persons that are coming from which sides, and so, navigating our speed limits on the road too. Like Brandon said, sometimes there's construction. These are a lot of things that are happening, so we have to be super mindful of, how we are going about our day-to-day lives. People have families to go home, and unfortunately, 7 persons are not able to go.
Belizean gal, hopefully when they widen the roads, things will be a little bit better. I am praying for that, Belizean gal, because new roads, we've seen it in the past with
People
new
don't know
roads,
how
new
to
pay. Exactly.
It gets smoother now, so guess what? The
Exactly.
speed, and even feel when they hit that 60, 70 and all of that, and then we'll call it now, boops.
Right.
From there.
And does Belize have vehicle inspection? Yes, they're supposed to inspect your vehicle,
Yeah.
but sometimes when you go there, so they're just like, oh, sign off on your paper, go.
But not only that, I will say some people try to cheat the system. So when they go and get inspected and everything, from after that, when they get the A-OK, they do their own thing on their own side too, So I just will try to throw that out there, that just like with guns and everything, when you go and make sure it's like, okay, the gun qualified for, have all the additions or so. From there, they do what they want to do after have gotten the qualifications, the A-OK. So, we should be inspecting, we should be watching and seeing how things happen when it comes to our vehicles. We should, if we're going on a trip, check if we got all the things necessary on the checklist, oil.
You're supposed to have a fire extinguisher in your vehicle, right? How much fire extinguisher you see in a vehicle? I'm just saying. And it is that time of year.
Yeah, that's true. So let's just be mindful, guys, as much as possible, and remind our friends that we love, our family that we love, about these things.
Right.
But
So
we
moving-
move on.
into the seas now, and this one we have to big up the Belize Coast Guard on this one. After rescuing 7 persons from a vessel being flooded with water near San Pedro town, and this happened this weekend as well, where 7 people were on a tour. There was 5 adults, 2 children, and the captain was noticing that yes, water is being taken on in the boat, and they were outside of San Pedro, and he made the wise decision
Big
to
up to him
actually
on
come
that, yeah.
closer to shore in shallower waters, and they called for help. When they called for help, there was another little vessel that came by trying to help them as well, and eventually the Coast Guard came. They responded to the incident, and they successfully saved all of them from this. Now the boat, they're asking if any environmental damages were done
At this
time. No, there was no reef involved. It was in shallow waters. There is no environmental damage that was done So kudos to that. Big up to the Belize Coast Guard, man. They are responsible for manning our waters, our internal
And they were quick
territorial
with
waters.
it too. I will say they
Yes.
were super quick.
It was
with
like 5 miles away from the base itself at San Pedro. So, yes.
So thankful for them. Thankful for the captain that was able to think quickly and understand, hey, something not going
Something
right.
is- yeah.
Something's afoot. So being able to do that. So everybody is safe, praise God, and the environment, everything, no damages in that sense to the environment.
All right. Moving on into our fourth topic. And, well, this one, yes, so. The saga.
It's
Takes
very
a turn.
spicy.
Takes a
So
turn.
it's like, ugh.
Let's get on into the history of it first, right? So we know that
Let's take you
Major
back.
Gilbert Suazo was appointed as ombudsman some years ago. He has been effective as an ombudsman, making his reports. First time I'm seeing the reports, he's been on our couch before presenting such reports
Yes.
about all the different things that he has encountered in his practice as ombudsman.
All the things their office has to be able to investigate
Right.
and deal with, you know?
And in a culmination of everything, and just before he was actually not renewed for his contract or his appointment, because I will say that the Constitution says that you must appoint them for at least 6 years, right? So 3 in the first instance, but shall appoint another 3 years. Shall. Anyways, 3 years passed. And just before the 3 years passed, that explosive judgment came out from him talking about, you know what? Yes, the government has erred in certain things. We need a proper accounting of
Make we see the receipts, make we see who to get
the
paid when it comes
lawyers
to
that
the
have been
legal
paid
fees.
with the Jerry Enriquez case,
Whoosh.
right? So we want to know who are the big law firms, how much do they go, because these are public funds that are actually being sent out. He sent the FOIAs. He never received any letters from the FOIAs. No, he never. The AG responded and said, no, we can't release that information. Yeah. So, and one next lead judgment come out, look, yes or no, you cannot do this. So he's challenging the government
Back and forth.
itself that appointed him there. Well, he's appointed by the Governor
Governor-
General.
actually, the Governor General.
But still, he's a former PUP mayor. He's a chairman. He's a bunch of things at the PUP, but you know, he's like his own government. Yay, give him a lean nudge, like, yay, ombudsman, yes. And then what makes it even further,
What take it further?
is that a dispute with friends has obviously occurred because last night on the news, Henry Charles Usher was talking about, you know what? Yeah, they are
was
friends. They know each other for so long. They had
Over 100 different conversations.
You know,
Like when
just
them
as
they talk, they
friends.
never know minister and ombudsman. Them just
Friends at
friends, Henry
yes,
and you know, Swazo, the talk. Like, you know, it's like nothing in that sense. But I also will say, I understand, and Jules has pinpointed here, we have spoken about it, that a lot of times when you're seeing all of these disputes taking place, in the background, politicians and these persons are actually friends. They're actually in cahoots. They're actually... it's not as serious as
They
people...
clink drinks together.
Yeah, it's not as serious as people say. And of course, like you mentioned before, he's a
And
former...
both PUP and UDP and together. Let me
former
just say
POP mayor and all these things. So you're looking at all of that aspect, and I could understand fully why Minister Charles, in that sense, would think that
it's okay.
we talk, brother.
Yeah.
Let me and you the chit chat.
What
buddy,
basically
you know?
was
But
said is that, man, there are judgments for you to write. They're too good, man. Like,
Quick too. No, that's
like,
that. No,
they're
that's that.
quick.
They're quick, like-
and they're good. Like, you
So
must have a
something comes
ghost writer. He said that in jest. And that was not taken with jest, right? So
it was not just delicious. It was
as Major Swaza said last night, I will not dignify that or anything like that, but it just so happens that about 2 days after Henry Charles Usher said that, yes, you know, the government have a problem with this, whatever, 2 days after that, then he gave one, well, let us say how, you know, they get renewed, right? So he just has to equate it with that.
dun dun dun.
Right, and as the reason why his contract was not renewed. However, no, fast forward to now, he has actually brought a constitutional claim in the court for challenging the the Constitution itself, basically saying that the government is violating the Constitution because you're violating the office of the ombudsman, right, and all that it entails, including his salary. which we know by contract he was being paid about $80,000, but as per the Constitution, or the Ombudsman Act, sorry, the Ombudsman Act is saying that he's supposed to be paid at the level of a high court judge.
At the paw.
Which is about $175,000.
So almost double?
Tax free.
The almost double?
Because they paid right now double and more. Because he's being paid $80,000, that is taxable at this point. So when asked last night, Henry Charles Usher was saying that, you know what, well, he signed into an agreement, an actual agreement saying that, yes, this was going to be his pay scale at $80,000 taxable and whatever. So we'll have to challenge that, but, you know, the AG won't have to answer he. The AG will don't give him a favorable answer for certain things. Will have to advise.
And he does make mention that, you know, on the same issue when it comes to payments and so on and his salary, he was at the time, you know, making requests, making concerns, bringing up the issue, and, you know, it wasn't being very favorable in that sense. So he does also pinpoint that there was conversations that took place. It wasn't just after the fact when the contract wasn't renewed. But he's bringing it to the attention now of what takes place. So the case is not only about him personally, but also about protecting the independence
of the Ombudsman
office.
But that was another funny thing last night when I saw, well, I don't know the Ombudsman office because they have a human rights office was supposed to go replace that. Major Swaz are like, no. A human rights office is supposed to actually be incorporated within the Ombudsman office. Yo, these are disputes whether, like, man, I as a lawyer, understanding some of the technicalities behind it, I'm like, I wonder how this will play out, right? Just the play on words and how the contract is drafted and how the implementation process is drafted, and I'm like,
because I also hear completely what, you know, Minister Henry Charles is saying about if you sign a contract, this is how they pay what they say they'll give you. But I also completely understand if the act says you're supposed to be paid in par with the
High Court judge.
High Court judge. I get that you to tell me this, so you say, but the act, honey bunch, the act where I supposed to abide by.
As I know it. That's a tricky one there.
So it also, in that sense, like, have everybody before me not been paid to par, and we just take what we get. And either the first one to notice it, or was it just me? Or was it the ones before?
The questions
I just have a question. I'm asking.
Valid questions.
I just say, because is he the first one that noticed it, that read it? Or is he just the one that didn't get it? What's happening? What's going on? And then also, you know, it's a lot of work for a small office.
Which, guys, it was clarified last night that the Ombudsman office is still open. People are still there to take your complaints. People are still there to do the investigations. So, yes, the office is still open, because I think the leader of the opposition brought up that it's been, what, 5-6 months that nobody has been appointed an ombudsman.
There's no officers that are working
his office terminated on December, or his tenure. Not tenure.
His tenure.
Contract. Appointment.
By the correct
Finished
words.
on December 31st. You see,
he was not reappointed.
Right. His appointment was terminated on December 31st. So that's
So in this new year, he was not in the chair. So yes.
But the office
is operating. So for persons that do want to make complaints, you can feel free to do so.
Yeah.
And remember, these complaints at the Ombudsman office are in general towards anything that happens with the public,
government departments,
like, so if you go to a government
authorities.
Department and you feel like you were discriminated at, injustice treated, whatever it does when it comes to finances, all these different things, they are kind of like the check and balance to make sure that these things are taken up and they take on and investigate the cases that take place.
Right. And so moving on into our final Couch Talk topic this morning. This one is very, very, very positive for you guys. This one here, like, kind of touched my heart last night. Like, I just massaged my heart.
And I was reading comments, and I was just, like, so happy to read the comments of how people were looking at it, too.
So, Kyron Green, first off, huge congratulations to you on both new additions to your life. Man, we know that
and a baby on the way.
I think in 20, what was it? 2011, if I'm not mistaken.
20. I'm trying to remember exactly. It was
Yes.
7 years ago.
All right. So
So
2019.
2019.
Yes.
2019. Yeah. 2019. 7
Kyron
years
Green
ago.
was unfortunately shot in front of a shop, and this is him now, but I think the shot actually touched his spine
And it paralyzed.
paralyzed him. He was actually one of the persons who liked dealing with the horses and everything like that. But no, since 2019, if I'm not mistaken, or since 2011, I think he and his now wife had met. 2011 to 2014. 2014, they were
She
friends.
said how that they were friends from they were like 11 when everything took
That's it.
place.
That's it. Sorry.
So that's why. Okay, let me get.
There we go, yeah.
So they were friends from they were 11. They were just friends for about a couple years until they were like 14. And this is when.
Then-
And this is. I just want to also make mention. This is why so much people were so happy with the union, because they were saying she came when he was not at his best, and she stayed and was having this beautiful friendship with him. So from 11 to 14, they were just friends. And then from there onwards, they started to date.
Right.
And then, he's saying, with the baby on the way and everything that's taking place, I want to do this thing right.
Formally.
I want to be formal. I want to marry her and everything. But what warmed my heart even more about it is just like, he's having a boy.
Yes.
And the beauty part about it is like, he's so excited to be able to teach his son how to take care of animals and everything, and he's like he can't wait to help to make a little money because he wants to take care of animals and do this stuff to bring in an income for his family. And like people were just looking at it and just saying, look at how he's thinking, look at how he's leading when it comes to his family. It's such a beautiful picture. And people are also celebrating his wife because of just the idea that she was with him for him, nothing else, and
She's a
standing by him from friendship to dating and all of that. So yeah, it's just a beautiful story to see how it plays out.
Definitely. All the best to you, Kyron, and your new wife on your new ventures
Mrs.
ahead.
Green.
Yes, Mrs. Green.
I love it. These are the kind of stories that warm your heart, where some unfortunate tragedies take place, but the beauty that God can make from these things. And so,
And let it be a
way.
shining beacon for those out there who may be in a situation not the same, but probably on the same level. You can make a life out of it.
And there are genuine people
This
out
is
there that want to
definitely
love you.
an
And
inspiring story.
And God can give that to you too. So big up to you, Kyron. And I'm sure his family is elated to see him have love and have a family coming up.
Right. So that brings us to the end of our couch talk. A quick birthday shout out though.
Yes!
Goes out to Bella's 21-year-old daughter.
Look at that.
And this is going out to Shadea. Let me see. Shadea Candy
Shadea Candy
Brannon. Yes.
So there's big special emotions and everything's coming out with this, but yes, today is her 21st birthday. Happy birthday. Her beloved daughter. She loves her with beyond words. So just letting you know, Shadea, your mama loves you beyond words. And Sunup 7 here is happy to celebrate your birthday and celebrate the love that you have untold, unfold from your mom. May this new 21st be filled with everything you need it to be filled. Curiosity, discovering yourself even more, prosperity, peace, understanding, and lots of love and adventure. So happy 21st!
Yes, because it
happy
begins.
21st, yeah.
21 is like the
That's like a whole big milestone, a new
good year.
chapter and everything. So happy birthday.
But yes, guys, we do have a beautiful sunrise. Who is this one for or from? Ooh, this is gorgeous.
We didn't get a name for this one. We just know
This is
that it's a
gorgeous.
sunrise. That's all they said.
Obviously
They just
that
sent it and
Benke.
said sunrise.
Yeah, Benke.
Yeah, you know what?
Beautiful.
I love this Benke River. Very, very much nice.
You know, the Benke River is actually called the Mopan, right? But yeah.
Sure.
But yes, thank you so much for the sunrise. Man, this is spectacular.
I like wrong answers only. I feel like it really opens your imagination to see what you can't see. And we should all see what we can't see. So put on your prescriptions. I have bars today, man. I was just like,
Oh, Doretta Smith celebrating her 60th today.
who? Who else? Sorry?
Doretta Smith.
Oh my goodness, happy
60th.
60th, Miss Smith. Big up to you, darling. Man, that's a beautiful beautiful new chapter for you. I can't even imagine all you've seen and done and been blessed by and blessed others with at 60. So happy, happy, blessed birthday to you. May it be filled with a lot of peace, a lot of gratitude, a lot of happiness and joy untold from Sunup 17. Sending you a lot of love.
Right. And with that, guys, we go to our Miss Karen.
The why, Miss
Close to
Claudia?
Sokots.
Close to Sokotosh?
Sokotash.
Tokorak. Hey, that's a new song. I need to make Cherise step on the beat. Cherise get on the beat with me. Hey, my EP need to come out. It need to drop.
Anyways, guys, we go to our first
Sponsor
commercial
me.
break. And when we are back, we're
Sponsor.
diving into amazing conversations for you. Stay tuned, please.
Sokotok.
These charter mints aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023 in the...
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Cherie Culsel, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Smart for everybody. Smart leading everything. Smart give you everything. Smart offer everything. Smart give you everything. North to the east and the south and the west. Smart are the best. Darling, double up my data and give me all the text. In fact, give me a plan for my family. Unlimited calls, so me like it. And Smart make everybody feel happy. Bringing people together, me want it now. Smart got love for everybody. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. More bundles, data plan. Me want my smartphone, internet in my hand. Call me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Smart. Stay connected. Stay happy.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
spa of the year. Belize's premier wellness experience, where award-winning luxury meets pure tranquility. Book now, 20% off spa treatments, 50% off accommodations, only at Naya Resort and Spa.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, we were talking about a number of topics for you on Couch Talk. So guys, go check that out. And thank you guys so much for your comments. But we're jumping into our first conversation for this morning. And we're going to be talking with Tot Bay FC Football Club. I get that correct. But with us on the couch, we have Jason Turton, who is the head coach, as well as the striker, Calvin Turton. So good morning to both of you. How are we doing this morning?
I'm good.
All right. So I want to first begin. Tot Bay FC, introduce yourself. Who is Tot Bay FC?
Tot Bay is a yard full of family. And we put the family together and put it into sports. You could come by and you see different talent. Like, I'm a DJ, you have fishing, you have cycling, you have basketball, dominoes. You could just stop in and you'll see everything about Tot Bay right there at Yabra.
All right. So literally, it's a you could call it a whole family of talent, right?
All pulled together.
Yes. So now we did talk about when you were formed, right?
Give us a little bit of history and
Yeah,
background.
give us a little history.
Well, we formed the team 2014. That was, I think, June 4th, 5th. I bring it up and tell my uncle.
So you literally had an anniversary.
I've brought this team together in the regards of our family members, and he said, well, go and sign it up. We came out the first year, and the first year we won the first Peace Cup.
Nice. Look at that.
What were some of the challenges that you guys kind of faced back then?
Well, we all know how things in life roll, right? We sit and we just said, you know what, we gotta do it for us.
Mm-hmm.
We can't wait on nobody if it's us, you know, and I put it together and I was tired, but I put it together and we went lose the first game and they thought that we would never make it to the top. And we come out victorious that year, and from there we head on and said we're gonna do it again.
Nice. All right. So and then 14 years later, we're here, right? So I wanna now get to the growth of the team since the beginning to now.
We continue on with the growth with when just before the pandemic. We continue. We came in, I think, third that year, and then the year we went 2018. Coast Guard beat us at the final, and then COVID come on, and everybody decided to just went their own way, and then these guys farmed it back the team 2024, and they beat me in the final. I was coaching another team. They beat me.
Look at that.
I just said, you know what? I can't beat them. Better I join them, you know, and we farmed back the creation, and from then we never lose from 2014 until last year we lose to York Creek at the final.
So tell us more about some of the competitions that you guys have been through so far. What cups have you gone for? And,
what are the championships and so forth? Like how does that play out?
Well, you know when you win, everybody wants to celebrate because we won about 3 CYDP and 3 first division, 1 second, then we win the 4K and the 3K. So we have approximately about 7 to 8 champions within everything.
Nice.
And 2 second, 1 third.
Nice.
So I want to bring Calvin into the conversation, Mr. Striker here himself. So let's talk a little bit about, your experience with the team and, of course, everything, because I hear was it last 2 weeks? Like, oh,
Yeah, he scored the goal.
You scored 2, and you put the icing on the top and cherry and everything in at one. So let's talk a little bit about that and your involvement in this team.
Well, for me, for 2014, I used to be their cheerleader. I used to wear their shirt and what's not. But like I said, nobody can stay small forever. You have to grow it, whatever. Now that means start the show. People that wear my shirt now, so.
You see, you gone from there to cheer, and then now you're the one with the cheer for.
But I think that more full circle moment when he starts off as the cheerleader of the team and then come, 2020 or 2024 and then come beat you.
Yeah.
Man, that must have been interesting to sit up. She's like,
not really.
He did the work.
What I see in the youths, them in my community, I try to host events because many of, like me, I was the goalkeeper, right? That's my passion. But I thought that in my community, we need more coaching, so I took my course and got a license for coaching.
Nice, congratulations.
That I bring the training that I learned from the Federation into these youths. And then when I see the talent, I said, you know what, better I stay here. You know, so these guys, you have a few more of them that, you know, we should have brought, but due to school and work,
yeah,
you have the captain.
I get it. But all right, back to you, Calvin. So you just recently went through a game. I think it was how long ago? 2 weeks ago. Tell us more about who you went against and what was the outcome of that game, or what were the challenges of that game?
We play against Wings Police. They said nobody can beat there. So they're back chat for the media. We compose the whole time, whatever. And we just gone out with one mission to beat there. We beat them now. We want more competition, more rival, more whatever. We want to face anybody.
Then it took the spot for being unbeatable. You didn't realize
like
this.
he said, we just kept our composure. It's like, you know what? We'll talk.
Cool,
Everybody's
calm,
still there.
collected.
We got one goal to beat you. Like we don't make it be pan the field. Like that's the way I
What we did with these guys, right? They don't talk the game. They sit and they just execute when it's time for them to execute. They don't talk. He's not a media person. When he go out there, he call himself Train Smoke.
Train Smoke?
Meaning that he never stops. He keep coming.
I like learn and understand. So he just go.
He just coming when he holds the ball. Either fall him or it's gonna be behind the net.
Ooh, okay, all right, man. Big props. But all right, so now we move on to another game, right? What's this other game about?
This is the game to go to inter-district because, like I said, the Federation can't hold 16 teams. We know World Cup starting Thursday, so they're trying to hurry, you know, get this. And we play against, I think it's gonna be Flame Boys. I think Flames FC. They're winning Kyle. So next week Saturday, the game in Federation at the Federation. These guys playing against Boys FC.
And so, when you are successful in that venture, where do you go next?
That goes to inter-district. You're going to play against maybe Dangriga, PG.
So then you go really district-wise. So you guys won't be the representative?
We was the up-running sub-champions. Your Creek beat us. We beated, I think we went to Mango Creek first. Then we beated Napolis. Napolis. We beated Calcutta. And after that, we faced the mighty Napolis, and then from there, police started to watch us, and then we give them the same too. So these guys...
Yeah, the police there for their foot, the tremble. I love it. So tell us, how have you guys been funding this team?
What is sponsorship like? And if you need sponsorship, this is a perfect opportunity to ask the people out there to show some money.
Well, what I do, like I said, I have my uncle, who me and him create, and then I have my best friend. I get him to help sponsor, and we use our own. Either I go DJ, I take the money, I invest it back in these guys, and then my friends see, and then we just continue it. And then we have several people who knows us, and they helped it throughout the course, but what we're trying to do is get more sponsorships because we need more equipment. You know, I have limited stuff to teach these guys what I want to teach these guys.
Okay. So at this point, it would be good for persons. Could people donate equipment specifically?
Sure.
And how does that look? Is there a number that they can call?
We have my number, 6537165.
Could you repeat that again?
653 71 65 and 614 17 72. Or you could catch my mom 668 22.
All right.
So Brandon's gonna put these numbers in the chat for persons there that want to donate equipment, want to provide some finances towards, these guys and making sure that they continue on the journey. Like we mentioned before, it's not cheap to be able to do these things, and you want to take them to the next level. So if you take them to the next level, you also need good equipment if you take them to the next level. So in that sense, if you guys can donate the equipment or finances towards that, that would be very important.
All right. So I put those
And is
numbers
there
in
like
the
a
chat.
Facebook page or anything
Yeah, we
where
have
you guys
our
can see
page.
the team and
Sure.
follow
We
the
have
journey?
Tot BFC. You can see we shared championships. If it's a birthday, we shared, So the page, we just opened the page back this year and we have somebody running the page.
Excellent. So for
Because I
persons
can't
that's-
running the page, doing
Yeah, that's too much
coaching.
thing.
Yeah,
Too much thing. Yeah, be burnout. So there's a page again for you guys to, we put it in the chat for you to be able to go on, see the guys, see where they're going next, message in.
Follow up with them. Become part of the fan club, guys. Because I see a picture of people in the bleachers with banners and all of that, they go off. How has the support been over the years?
I've been, that was the best. This term that we played since last year to this year, the fan base has grown big. Because what motivates these guys is when they hear 1, 2, 3, Tot B, that motivate them. They know the fans are out there waiting for them to do the mission, right? And Calvin, since last year to know what, we're unbeatable, 14 wins straight.
Wow. Okay,
That's
congratulations. Man.
And that just also tells of the hard work. When you see these things, it's not just by chance or luck. It's because they're putting in the work. They're putting their heart and soul in that. And this is why even more so sponsorship should happen, because you guys shouldn't have to be worrying about the finances, but just worrying about improving your skills even more so you guys can continue to top and represent. So that's really important. Calvin, for you, I'd love to ask, what makes you love what you're doing right now? What's the drive behind this? Because you've been doing you are cheerleading in 2014, you're starring now in 2026. But what drives you with this? What's that big thing that makes Bay the family that it is for you?
Be honest, when I young baby, in a belly I used to play softball with me. So when I start recognize, I start go to my brother there, my cousin Jason, and Yabra field. I used to hold their bag, whatever. I work out there for a baby.
The man work up the ranks.
But now, and that's something I love, that my passion, football. Since my little sister died, I just push more into it. I want to be successful. I got on a national team, I score a winning goal, and that just keep on motivate me, and I want to get more call up to go represent my country, Belize.
Nice. I mean, congratulations on all of that. He has definitely, like I said, worked up the ranks. So the care, when a chance to have the care of the bag and everything.
We should have sent you guys a video. I just was playing it out there. He have a video that he scores the winning goal against French Guyana.
Oh, okay.
In 3 minutes before the match, it was 2-2. And when I saw the type of goal he scored, I know when he come back to Belize what he could do. You know what? Because every day, I don't need to tell him Calvin go to the field. He know what the key there. And when he come off work, he could pass and I say he take one ball and he just want to shoot. He works on his skills.
Nice,
Excellent.
nice. So, as we're coming to the close of this segment, I want to get the opportunity for big up the rest of the team. Because I know some people were supposed to be here, but yeah.
We have the goalkeeper. Man, I worked with that guy, and that's one of my favorite players always. I love his drive. I was young one spell, and they have this experienced guy over me, and he literally told me it's your turn to shine. So I retire and give it to him, and now he is the 5 straight best goalkeeper in a row.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
How old X is about?
20.
20. And when I was 17, I got that break to go forward in life, and from then, everybody get to know me. And then what I do, I have my other brothers who play on the team. He is the most goal scorer of the tournament, the MVP. He won the MVP for the final. And then you have a whole heap of talent that I could call everybody name, but I trust in everybody and everybody know I trust in them. So from the fan to the team to the management, everybody put in their work.
Nice, nice. Well, I mean, huge success has been gained through all of this venture, guys, and they're asking for more sponsorship to excel even further. So, guys, again, I put those numbers in the chat, 3 numbers in the chat for you. 6537165, 614-1772, and 668-22. Yes, guys, contact them. Go visit their Facebook pages, or go visit the Facebook page, see what they're up to, see how you can be a part of it as well to support these guys. They're doing amazing things, and let's get them into the inter-district now.
Yeah.
So,
You
when's
could
the next
also,
game? When's the next game?
The 20th. The 20th.
20th of
next
next
week. You could also start, I know you guys know they have a fish market. You could stop in and see some of them doing their own handling with these products from the sea.
Oh, wow, nice.
Who not working that side, like, it's just a family. So what we're trying to do is get the support that people see is where this talent going.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
So do your part, guys, to keep the drive going, the motivation going. And these guys on the field doing what they love, representing Belize and showing themselves and growing every single time. They can't do it without you, so if you can, or you can tell somebody to sponsor, whether it be equipment, anything along the line, message them and find out. And of course, follow the Facebook page so that you can stay in tune to see where they're going and what they're doing next. But congratulations to all of you, you know, bringing back the dream after like the dream went out and then the dream come back and everything happening in the sense. But it shows how much this family is strengthened throughout the years. So with that, guys, we're gonna go to our next commercial break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023 in the
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Cherie Culsel, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Escape to the reigning spa of the year. Belize's premier wellness experience, where award-winning luxury meets pure tranquility. Book now, 20% off spa treatments, 50% off accommodations, only at Naya Resort and Spa.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Sbarro, every pizza starts with the freshest ingredients, handmade just for you. Enjoy fast, seamless service. Hot, fresh, and ready to go. Sbarro, Club of the Slice. XL sizes for whole and sliced pizzas, ready whenever you are. Closer to you than ever, now with 2 locations. Sbarro in Publix Coney Drive and Sbarro in Publix Express next to Transparent BPO. Same great pizza, twice the convenience.
Smart for everybody. Smart leading everything. Smart give you everything. Smart offer everything. Smart give you everything. North to the east and the south and the west. Smart are the best. Darling, double up my data and give me all the text. In fact, give me a plan for my family. Unlimited calls, so me like it. And smart make everybody feel happy. Bringing people together, me want it now. Smart got love for everybody. Me want my smart plan. Want it right now. Me want my smart plan. Want it right now. More bundles, data plan. Me want my smartphone, internet in my hand. Cause me want my smart plan. Want it right now. Smart. Stay connected. Stay happy.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, we had Tut Bay FC and talking about all their accomplishments and how they are planning to excel going further, guys. But they cannot excel without your help, guys. They're asking for sponsorships. I put those numbers in the chat as well as the Facebook group, so you can go and join them and give them a flower or two. But we're jumping into our second conversation, and we're here joined with the Belize Camping Experience, talking about a summer camp and its relocation. So we are here joined with Mr. Alexander Perez, who is the director of the Belize Camping Experience. Yes. And we also have Ismail Ventura, youth program coordinator and children camp leader. So good morning to both of you.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are we doing this morning?
Good. Awesome.
We're ready for this camp, this summer camp?
You know, I'm excited. This is our, I think we're on our 18th year of doing it.
It's a whole teenager.
Yeah.
Like,
I think,
adult.
Yeah.
Adult teenager.
Yeah. I have 2 years that I started, but when my wife joined me, things got much better.
Well, I mean, that makes some sense.
She's right helping. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, we were able to start this organization as Belizean, but it's for Belize, and we have a vision that really, it's for the whole country. Belize changing Belize. If we want to do something in our country, it needs to come out from us who love this country and literally start making an impact, like the group that was here before, right? Like if you want to see your community change, you got to get involved in one way or the other. But if you complain and you say, oh, things are bad, then things will be bad, right? But I left Orange Rock 20 years ago and I came in the city and I saw the struggle of the violence and the gang violence. And it's not a place I wanted to come, but it was very evident that this is where God wanted me to start this organization. And you know, we said camps would be one way to do it. But we take camps to the next level. We do summer camps the whole summer. Like, that's how extreme. Right. And you know, I saw something in, when I was studying international, and I saw something in I saw camps that they take programs. It's not just a facility, it's not just a building that you rent out and you have camp. No, you have literally a team of people directing programs through the whole summer. And that's where we have Ismail. He's the program coordinator for the youths, And this year, he's also going to be directing camps and being the leader. So to see a young man who came 6 years ago doing some maintenance work and then equip him to literally lead camps and empower young people, I really see a lot of fruit in our young people, but it doesn't come overnight. You got to take them, you got to train them, you got to invest into them, and that's what Belize Camping Experience is. We're a community of people living on a campsite at 4.5 miles with 14 buildings right here in our city so that we can train many volunteers that come, and so we go into the communities to do these camps and impact the community and the surrounding. But our volunteers come from all across the country of Belize, and Ismail is the one who has been, since he's a youth, he's been coordinating that recruitment.
Talk to us a little bit about the journey, Israel. 6 years ago
Yep.
to now, what's it been like?
Like Alexander said, I just got to the ministry. I was good with doing stuff with my hands, so I fit in right in maintenance. And in that moment, I didn't want to do nothing with kids and youths, right? And I would see the other people that were leading that department back then. I'm like, that's a walk in the park, right? That doesn't get you tired. What I'm doing will get you tired until it was my turn to do it. I understood how that can get you even tired, right? Be doing camps, being with kids. But through that, the Lord has also gave me the way on how to see it, how to see the fruits, and how to see even the youths, how it helps them. Right. Especially in this season when they're coming out of school, right? And then when you're out of school, you don't know what else to do. Right? They come to BCs where they take the moment of like, okay, where I'm at, the gifts that I have, what I can do, right? And once they come for summer, it just helps them in many ways. And like Alexander said, this Sunday, the youths arrived, right? And right now we're in a season where, okay, I'm here, right? We've been talking through text. I'm here. I'm shy. I don't want to talk. But just yesterday, we were having some games and we just saw them shine. And when it comes to having their activities and stuff like that, they just break out of that shell. Right? But once it goes back into learning, they go back into the shell. But slowly, that's why we have these 3 weeks of training for them to come out of that and just get to know each other. We have right now from all the way from PG to all the way to Corozal, right? So yeah, and the gift of that is that people from last year's program are now more involved in this year. We have a youth that came for 3 years now, doing summer camps and stuff like that, and now he's the dorm life leader for the youths.
Look at that.
I've always wondered what those buildings were.
It's connecting. Brandon's brain is finally connecting.
I've always wondered what those buildings were.
It's not a resort. It's not a living space. But what it is, a lot of people have just discovered that Belize Camping Experience back there. We have never put a sign because from when we started, a generous donor leased us the property for $1 for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
3 acres of property so that we can start the camp so we can stay close to the city. 10 years expired. He gave us another 5 years. 5 years expired last year. I know he gave us another year. Really wants his property back. But, you know, it is so amazing that he's supportive. He wants his property back. But who would give you a $1 property, right?
I know.
This gentleman grew up in the city. And he knew. He left Belize City because he couldn't handle it and he went to Orange Rock, but his heart is still here. And he says, Alexander, if there's something that can be done, I think sometimes the adults are harder to reach. If we can work with the young generation, I think that would be much better. And you know, if anyone knows the Sealand Harvester is the first company that did the piles in the country of Belize. They introduced the piles and they were able to lend us this property. And through that, because you're so close to the city, the young people come from everywhere, right? It's a very central location for them to arrive and to have a community in front of the beach, right? Very safe.
And I mean, thanks to the gentleman that leased the compound, no? I mean, that's amazing because you have amazing people like yourselves doing amazing work with our young people. But I now see, and I now understand why we were talking about earlier with the Dr. Flies. I now see.
Yes,
They gonna be
yes,
out there. They gonna be out there.
You know, a lot of people come and says, why does BCE has to move? Because after many years, we've been there 16 years, you grow a love for the place, right? And there's a lot of memories. There's a lot of leaders that have come up from that camp already. And we said, Renata, when hurricane come, that place is underwater, 5 feet underwater.
Oh my.
To have a charitable organization in front of the ocean where everything depends on donations, everything that is given there is from the generosity of people, and then hurricane comes and you see it being destroyed. It's heartbreaking, very heartbreaking. The other one, because you're so close, we have a lot of sandflies, and the sandflies, they grow right there on the edge of the wave, and so we're not going to miss them. But also, to every piece of property you see there has been filled in by 2 to 3 feet of clay. That's how expensive it is living in our city if you want to have a playground. If you notice, there's no grass. We only have 10 by 20, a piece of grass that we barely take care of it because it's very hard to grow grass in the clay.
In the clay.
Yeah.
So, speaking of that, then, Alexander, you're relocating now.
Yes.
Where are we relocating to?
We're in the process. It's going to take us a long process, probably 3 years. But it's we have started, and where the heavy load is on us is that we cannot just focus on relocation. These camps have been happening for 20 years already. Like 18 years, the organization is registered. It's a Belizean organization. We do audits, charitable. So anyone who wants to donate, you can go forward, and it's an amazing group of boards from across our country that are part of this organization. But the fight is making sure that there's enough donations for the camps and the leadership training, because it's all free. It's all free. All of those kids, that 800 kids that go to camp, it's all free. They get their snack curriculum. The curriculum is a Belizean curriculum that we write, so put it together, the leadership training, everything, except for 2 camps that are going to take, I'm going to talk a little bit, that they can come into the community, because we are trying to get ready in trying new ways of camps before moving to a new place.
Okay.
So how did we get to John Smith? That's where the relocation is taking place. When we look at the city of Belize, right? A lot of people say, man, how can people live in that swamp? Well, that swamp beautiful. It's how you see it. And there's a lot of potential, a lot of gifts here in the city. And so the most highest piece of property is in the John Smith Road. However, there's a phenomena that happens that a lot of people know about it, but they haven't seen it, and it's the flood. There's 3 different type of floods that happen. The 10-year flood, right? The other 3-year flood, and the flood that comes regular. And if you do not know how to build in John Smith, you're gonna be in serious problema.
I've seen the massive floods that happen in that area. Yes.
Because it's so hard to see it from the highway because it's miles and miles of flood. Yes, but the property that we were gifted, it has beautiful trees. It has a lot of green.
Have grass.
Literally have very fertile land. So it's literally a forest surrounded by a swamp. That's what it is. But the property is 1.5 miles from the highway to treacherous swamp to get to that particular property that one day will become not just the camps in the city, but we really are dreaming for our kids. Like we need safe places for our children and our young people. We don't have them. We see resorts being developed. We see road constructions and everything, but literally, when you look at our parks, they're not there for families, you know, and you know, some of our casinos are in front of these public places. Sometimes you can't even find parking in the area. So I believe that it's time for us, as our city grows, and Ladyville, that is the next city, is coming behind us. We need to develop safe places for children and young people, that they can feel like what Elvin said, that when they come, they can literally experience their gifts, experience the nature, experience their potential in games, recreation. and also to do a place that is inclusive. And I remember giving apples. We do the Apple for Kids project, right? And we give apples to the handicaps, and there's hundreds of them in our city. And they cannot leave their home because there's no place for them to go. So this camp has to be all inclusive for every handicapped person that can come in a place like that. And I don't think we have something like that for our people.
No, 100%. So the vision is definitely something that persons out there can get behind. I see Belize and y'all saying, I follow your page and everything, so it's great to see you on the couch.
Yeah.
For others out there that now are getting on the bandwagon, they're understanding the important work. Like, where can they follow? How can they donate? Because, you know, like you said, it takes 3 years to do that relocation. It takes time because you still want to do the camp at the same time, right? So how can they donate? How would that donation look like? Talk to us a little bit about that too.
We are very active in social media, so they can go in any platform, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We have a webpage, BelizeCampingExperience.com. They can go and they can literally follow the journey. Right now, we have a need to fill the kitchen. We have over 27 young people already, and they eat. They eat. And we believe if we feed them well, and if they sleep good, and they get good training, they're gonna pour in 100% in our children.
Yeah.
Our children need to see good role models, and these young people, some of them quit their call center. Yeah, some of them are literally going to summer classes and coming back to camp because they're still in transition of finishing, right? Some of them literally quit their jobs because they believe that they are Belizeans that are called to make an impact in our country.
I love that.
For me, that just moved me for a young man to take the bus 6 hours, has to walk out from a village to catch the bus to be here. I really encourage Belize that if we want to see our young people shine, you gotta build a platform for them. Not anyone can just go and do things, but we need to create a place so that they can come and bring their gifts and then use them to impact the next generation.
I love that. I love that. So, when we're talking about what the camp all entails, or the different camps, we know that right now they're going through the training period.
Yeah.
3 weeks of training period. What happens after that training period?
And is it open for other persons to join too? Also, I'm going to check on that aspect.
Sure. Let's start all the way after the summer. Once we finish the summer, we jump back again into preparing for the following summer.
Right.
And how that looks is that as the youth development department, they will be taking a look on who all came that first summer, and we'll be checking up on them, how they're doing, how is going back at home after a huge season away from home feeling like. And then there we start recruiting. Now, core team, and this is the set of youths that we have right now, is a handpicked youth or team that we train. Only core team, we handpick them, and that's just the most we can have for core team is 12.
Okay.
But for now, since we're already in summer, we have 8. So core team is closed already because they need to be involved in that training. Because if they are not part of that training, it will be hard for them to capture the vision when it comes for other volunteers. Right now, people can still join for volunteering. Right? Week 1 is already closed. Right? The only weeks that are open will be week 2 and week 3. Right? And how they can reach out, they can either reach to our office, they can go on Facebook, message us, and the youth development will get that message, and we will reach out to them, right? Or now we finally have our website page where they can just go, click, sign up, and we will receive it, review it, and get back to them, right? It is that easy for them to sign up. And in the application, it will have which weeks are still open and which weeks are closed, so they can be involved in that. Right? And let's say if you're 30, 40, it doesn't matter, you can still be, and the youths,
cooks, we need people to
the youths need to see that. It doesn't matter what age you're at, you can still be part of Belize, changing Belize, right? And you might be asking, well, I want to be involved, and I'm a farmer and all of those things. If you don't have finances, you can donate what you have. If it's vegetables, if it's $100 towards fuel.
Or a cow.
Or a cow, right? Anything, it will be of great help for us, especially fuel, right? We burn so many fuel with our vehicles going to different places. We have a camp all the way in Flowers Bank now, right? Where we have to travel from our compound every morning all the way over there, right? So there's many ways that you can be involved in everything that we are doing.
Excellent. So I'm going to remind people this is Belize Camping Experience
Yes.
on TikTok, on
Yeah.
Instagram,
Yeah.
on Facebook, the website, all these stuff. Same name, nothing
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah.
Same great vision, and you
Yes.
can be able to donate and message in. There's week 2 and 3 left
Yep.
for young
Yeah.
persons. Ages again for that?
Ages is from 15 up.
15
right?
up.
From 15 to 18, you do need to submit a parental consent form, which is there on the application. But from 18 up, you don't need. You only need a reference form.
Excellent.
All right.
Yeah, it's getting full. Last year we had over 107 volunteers.
Wow.
Yeah, the engine runs with volunteers. And if they don't sign up in the next 2 weeks, it's going to get full. Literally, we always have to turn young people because we don't have the space. We are in need of a relocation. If you look at one of our cabins, we put 2 EACs so they don't get bitten by some flies, and we pack a lot of them. But you can only pack 20, 26, and then it gets uncomfortable. And you saw how many buildings were there?
Yeah.
There's 14 buildings that we have to move to the new place. So the more we build, the more expensive it's gonna get. And and so there's a need for us to find a new place and to create the right space so that we can keep having those volunteers. Yeah.
All right. I'm just curious, what part of the John Smith Road is it? That new pushing in of the
road?
Yeah. Okay. No.
It's a mile and a half of road. I would invite Renata. I said, how can they support? They can message us. Last 2 months by the generous donors, CT Parts, Truck Parts, the government of Belize helping behind the scene, Excel, Valley Ranch, RBs. I mean, there's a bunch of companies and individuals.
Nice.
We put 1,484 loads on this road that is government. It is a government road. We had to raise it 5 feet high.
Yes, it is.
And this is just clay, Renata. If we don't raise, in that stretch of swamp, if we don't raise that road higher than the flood, there's no way we can make it to the camp property that is for the kids. That is just the clay. The phase 2 of the of the road is putting the aggregates, which is expensive. We need 200 loads of aggregates, estimated with a good deal that Excel is giving us some very good material for $800 a load, and we need 800 of those loads. No, 200 of those loads, which is 30 tons. We put 20 already, and if anyone wants to come by, I would invite them. We're going to be working there at John Smith. We go 1 load at a time. So we're hoping today we get 10 more. And like that, we're going to eat this big elephant. But if we don't reach that road and we don't put the aggregates before the rainy season, you cannot access the property. So it's so crucial. Rainy season is already here. So we are already late because of the rain that came. But we want to encourage people, you know. There's the farmers that donate fruits, and there's individuals that buy the apples and the products that are there that support Belize Camping Experience. But if you're a business owner and you literally want to sacrifice, like donate 20 loads. Like if anyone, it's a lot of resources, but it's going to go to a good investment.
Yeah,
Definitely.
So definitely for persons out there, we've again put the name Belize Camping Experience in the chat. We've remind you that you can be able to message in. There's still camp spaces open for week 2 and 3 for young people ages 15 to 18 and then 18 above, so you can be able to join in. And then for persons out, they don't want to continue to support the vision, the dream, the aspirations, you can also donate. And I know that we already have a couple persons that donate to it. So tell us friends that to donate, and let's make sure we're making this happen. The relocation is going to take about 3 years.
Yes.
But it's with your help. And so thank you guys so much for doing the amazing work, doing God's work to make sure our young people are experiencing leadership, love, and a place to feel safe and be themselves and grow in themselves too.
In Belize City! By Belizeans. I would invite you guys to come for a drive. It's a beautiful
No, trust
drive.
me, I literally passed it. I'm like, I wonder what happened back here.
I would say if you have been hunting in John Smith Road, no more hunting. If you've been shooting the signs and practicing target shooting, no more target shooting.
Yeah.
No more throwing dead bodies. It's done.
Sick.
That is, John Smith Road has become so busy. BL is putting light on every speed bump. So hopefully by next week,
Yes, I did see
it's going to be so pretty. But that whole beautiful area, it is going to be for our kids.
Look at
There we go.
Yeah.
So let's
Amazing.
support the dream, guys. You can do it. You can be a part of this. And imagine the proudness you feel to say, hey, I donated and I was a part of
Yeah.
that change of some.
I want to
young
name
person.
this load, yeah, the Brandon Ocean.
So that's the plan. He has a whole plan of mango
Hey.
fans. And keep your sunfly and your
Dr. Fly.
Your Dr.
We
Fly.
got enough.
Keep that over there. But with that, guys, we're gonna go to our next commercial break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Smart for everybody. Smart leading everything. Smart give you everything. Smart offer everything. Smart give you everything. North to the east and the south and the west. Smart are the best. Darling, double up my data and give me all the text. In fact, give me a plan for my family. Unlimited calls, so me like it. And Smart make everybody feel happy. Bringing people together, me want it now. Smart got love for everybody. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. More bundles, data plan. Me want my smartphone, internet in my hand. Cause me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Smart. Stay connected. Stay happy.
Escape to the reigning spa of the year. Belize's premier wellness experience, where award-winning luxury meets pure tranquility. Book now, 20% off spa treatments, 50% off accommodations, only at Naya Resort and Spa.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
At Sbarro, every pizza starts with the freshest ingredients, handmade just for you. Enjoy fast, seamless service. Hot, fresh, and ready to go. Sbarro, Club of the Slice. XL sizes for whole and sliced pizzas, ready whenever you are. Closer to you than ever, now with 2 locations. Sbarro in Publix Coney Drive and Sbarro in Publix Express next to Transparent BPO. Same great pizza, twice the convenience.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your nation station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Smart for everybody. Smart leading everything. Smart give you everything. Smart offer everything. Smart give you everything. North to the east and the south and the west. Smart are the best. Darling, double up my data and give me all the text. In fact, give me a plan for my family. Unlimited calls, so me like it. And Smart make everybody feel happy. Bringing people together, me want it now. Smart got love for everybody. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. More bundles, data plan. Me want my smartphone, internet in my hand. Call me want my Smart plan. Want it right now. Smart. Stay connected. Stay happy.
Escape to the reigning spa of the year. Belize's premier wellness experience, where award-winning luxury meets pure tranquility. Book now, 20% off spa treatments, 50% off accommodations, only at Naya Resort and Spa.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Sbarro, every pizza starts with the freshest ingredients, handmade just for you. Enjoy fast, seamless service. Hot, fresh, and ready to go. Sbarro, Club of the Slice. XL sizes for whole and sliced pizzas, ready whenever you are. Closer to you than ever, now with 2 locations. Sbarro in Publix Coney Drive and Sbarro in Publix Express next to Transparent BPO. Same great pizza, twice the convenience.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the 2nd floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, we were joined with the amazing Belize camping experience doing amazing things for our Belizean people. Belize changing Belize, guys.
100%.
I've put the name of that experience in the chat. Go give them a check. Donate, support, everything, guys. You're doing amazing things for Belizeans. But we're jumping into our third conversation for today, and we're going to be talking about Rev Up Caribbean. What exactly is that? What are they doing? How do they benefit you guys? Let's find out. We have with us on the couch this morning Ms. Sandra Glasgow, who is the Managing Director of Rev Up Caribbean and First Angels Caribbean. Good morning, Ms. Glasgow.
Good morning, Brandon. It's so good to be here.
Yes, it is.
We're loving the glasses.
Oh, thank you.
And the dress, the look is coming all together.
Yeah.
And we have excitement because we're just talking about Belize and talking about making great changes and experiences.
Yeah.
And here we have that Rev Up is supposed to bring Belize into that same aspect. It's all the excitement here.
Mm-hmm.
So here we have Rev Up that's going to be also providing experiences for our Belizeans to be able to get their business ideas going to fully rev it up.
Yeah,
Let's talk a little bit about what Rev Up is to get the context in for persons that are living on the rock and trying to understand where this is.
So Rev Up Caribbean is a 5-month virtual business incubation program, which is supporting CARICOM founders. Founders in the Caribbean who are starting, who have early stage businesses. So we're not focused on people with just ideas. We're focused on people who are growing a startup. So maybe under 5 year, between 1 and 5 years old.
Gotcha.
And these are people who are looking to grow and scale their businesses and ideally get financing from angel investors. So you mentioned that I'm Managing Director of First Angels Caribbean, actually one of the 3 founders. We started First Angels in 2014 to solve a problem that all Caribbean startups can have experienced: access to financing or lack of it. So angels are high net worth individuals who invest in companies. Everybody knows Shark Tank, so that's what you invest in companies and you support them through mentorship and coaching until they get to a significant size. It can be a relationship that spans, up to 10 years. So in 2020, the members of First Angels sort of took stock of their portfolio. By that time, we had invested in 12 companies. And what we found was that the founders we had invested in had very good ideas. They were technically competent. They just didn't know how to effectively grow and scale their businesses. So the businesses weren't really doing that well. And that's a concern for an investor who wants to monetize their
100%.
investment. So we really looked at what were the gaps that we saw. And we designed this 5-month program to fill those gaps. So essentially, we're focusing, we start with psychometric testing. We look at using, and we started off talking about digitizing your business, but today it's how to use AI. What are the tools that you can use to increase your productivity? We spend a lot of hours on marketing, on accounting and financial management, managing people and processes, corporate governance, strategy growth and scaling. And also, we have a 20 hours of investment readiness, which is looking at what are angels looking for in your business when you go to pitch to them, how to pitch, how to value your business, and how to protect your IP. So it's a very intensive 5-month program that really prepares a founder to be investment ready.
Definitely.
So, on that same note, I know you mentioned that, you know, the criteria is for persons that are like 1 year to 5 years in the business. Is it a thing for these 5 months that it's throughout the entire day? Is it something like a couple hours that you dedicate? Because when people hear 5 months and they're like, okay, this is dedication, which is important because you know that you're getting something. It's not just something to glide by.
Right.
But how does it look in that aspect?
A founder really needs to commit maybe 6 to 8 hours, and that would include an hour with their mentor each week.
Okay.
But we now it's interesting because for cohort 8, we're going to do things a little differently.
Right.
So up to now, we have had this 5-month program with presenters doing, you know, presenting these topics I talked to you about. Now we're teaming with Connector Caribbean, which is working with a platform called Bridge for Billions. Bridge for Billions has supported thousands of startups across the globe. And it is a platform there where you can work at your own pace.
Okay.
So, you know, the 6 to 8 hours would include time that on a Saturday morning maybe, or at night, whatever suits you, where you can work on your business on the platform. But we will blend it with the face-to-face aspects of RevUp Caribbean. Some of the things that we do in like managing people and processes, the using AI tools, and the investment readiness portion of the program are not available on Bridge for Billions. So we're blending both programs. Right? We're targeting 30 founders for the cohort. And I'm here in Belize to meet with founders, to talk to them about the program and to encourage them to apply for the program. I was in Suriname last week, and I'm, you know, really hoping that we can have at least 5 Belizeans.
I was just going to ask how much Belizeans are you?
Yeah, I hope that we can get 5 qualified Belizeans to participate in the program. We are what we call sector agnostic. Okay. So if you're a tech guy, if you have a climate smart business, a service, manufacturing, we really open the doors to all kinds of businesses because in truth, we're really working on the founders, the founders' knowledge and skills. What the business is less important. We want to make sure that the founder is a great leader, knows how to grow and scale this business, and put it in a good position to get financing.
I'm just thinking about businesses surrounding, like tackling, especially Caribbean issues such as sargassum.
Yes. Yes.
Businesses surrounding on how we could use sargassum for something, to manufacture something amazing and environmentally friendly at the same time. But now we are having that call for people, Belizeans specifically.
Yes.
How can they go about contacting or reaching out and applying for this?
Yes, so it's very easy. Just go to our website, revupcaribbean.com. And there's a big apply button. Just click that button. The application form itself is on the Bridge for Billions platform.
Okay.
And also I should say we are looking for mentors as well.
Okay.
We're looking for mentors. So that same application form, you decide whether you want to apply for as an entrepreneur or as a mentor. There's some demographic information that you're asked to provide, and then information on your business. All of those applications come to me personally, and I review them. I may even give you a call and have a quick chat, and then we accept you. The applications close on June 30.
Okay.
So there isn't a lot of time.
I was gonna say.
And we start the program on July 27 and ends in December.
I know you mentioned that, there's only about 5 persons you're looking for from Belize.
It could be more.
And it could, so I was gonna say.
At least 5.
At least, yeah.
So if that could be more or less, the deadline is June 30th.
Yes.
When would they know or get a call back in any sense?
Yes.
That I made the cut. I'm gonna be doing this.
So I'll tell you, we launched this program, I think, on June 3rd. We sent out press releases. I was in Suriname last week and doing the same kind of thing I'm doing now. And I have lots of applications on my phone to review when I get back home next week, right? So starting next week, people who have applied will hear from me. The applications are reviewed on a rolling basis. So I'm encouraging people who are interested to apply as soon as possible.
Yes.
Because you know what they say, the early bird gets the worm.
Yup.
So they can expect to hear, in a couple of days. And sometimes people go on and they don't finish the application. I will prompt you to say, hey, I see what you have started here. I'd love to know more. Please complete the application.
And I just think of it as an amazing networking opportunity as well.
Yes.
Connect with other Caribbean counterparts
100%.
in this.
It is an amazing. We have 183 founders from 10 Caribbean countries who have so far participated in our program. And we actually have a Belizean who was in cohort 5, Buddy Magania. Shout out to Buddy.
Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Hopefully I'm going to see Buddy. Yes, hopefully I'm going to see Buddy this evening. We have a meetup this evening, so yeah.
And you can still, and I love that because like you're saying cohort 5, we're at cohort 8. And there's still that way to be able to connect. So
absolutely.
Once you're in that cohort, you're in, so you're able to connect.
And we have something we call the Rev Up Community.
Okay.
Which is an opportunity to continue your learning beyond the cohort. Your opportunity to pitch to an angel investor never expires once you are in our community.
Nice.
So it's important that, and then we have meetups. So we had a meetup in Suriname last week. We'll have one today. We have them usually, I've done in Trinidad and Barbados. So it's an opportunity for the community to come together. And I just want to say at the end of our program, we have, for those people who graduate from each cohort, we have a weekend retreat on the north coast of Jamaica.
Oh, wow.
And we talk about how to be a great CEO. Our speakers are founders who have started from scratch and scale their businesses. So they are there to share their experiences on strategy, sales, talent, execution, scale up, and professionalization. And it's also an opportunity for people in the cohort and for our alumni to come together. So in July, in the mid-July, July 10 to 12, we are meeting in Jamaica at the Sanssouci Resort in Ocho Rios. And it's going to be a wonderful networking and learning opportunity.
I love that. I don't remember if we had asked if there's any kind of fee attached to the application, if there's anything, because I hear trips and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Are we paying anything? What's going on
You
there?
are. Actually, it costs about $4,000 US to put a founder through this program.
Okay.
So founders pay a highly subsidized fee of $750 US for the 5-month program. We have a payment plan, so if you're not able to pay the $750 at the very beginning, and you only pay that if you're accepted to the program.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. So you go on the website, it's revupcaribbean.com.
That's correct.
The actual application form is on the Bridge for.
Well, if you hit apply, it takes you to the Bridge for Billions platform.
All right, there we go.
You apply and say, I'm applying as an entrepreneur or as a mentor.
And then from there, if you are accepted, then you would be having to pay the $750 US.
Correct.
That's right.
I don't remember if you had mentioned any qualifications specifically for the mentor, because I know we spoke about.
Yes. So we're looking for business people, successful business people, who want to support and mentor a founder. We have some amazing mentors already, and there are lots on the Bridge platform. So founders have access to local, regional, and international mentors. But really, we're looking for business people who have had experiences that they can share, guide the entrepreneur. Just apply on the same.
And some of the qualifications for the founders themselves, they would need their business documents, correct?
Yeah, well, on the application, they have to tell us about their business. Who are their customers? Who are their competitors? What their team is like? What their products and services, what's unique about their product or service.
So you're
pitching already.
You're actually pitching without pitching, but you're telling us about this business because we want to assess whether this business does have the potential to grow. I would say, if somebody is at the idea stage, this is not the program for them. And if it's what I call a lifestyle business, that is, you don't really have a vision for growth. You just want to do enough to pay your rent or
to get by and everything.
To get by. No, we want founders who have great aspirations to grow a business, and with the help of angel investors to access funding, to get mentorships and coaching. Those are the businesses we're looking for.
Think Shark Tank, guys.
I was gonna say.
Unique, innovative businesses in across the sectors, yes.
I love that. I love that. Yes. So, Ms. Glasgow, as we're coming to the close of this segment, is there any final words that you would want to share with our audience?
Yes. So I want to say that really, we have a lot of very dedicated people in our angel network. We have 27 members in our angel network, and a lot of business people who are our presenters on our RevUp program. Our mission is really to create an entrepreneurial class because we believe that for our economies to succeed, to grow, we need businesses that are successful, that have innovations, that are creating jobs, that are paying their taxes, that are contributing to society. So we are really in it to support the region's growth. And so we want to find founders who have that same mission, who want to grow, who want to create jobs, who want to be successful. And with our help, they can do it.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right.
So our Belizeans out there, mentors or founders that want to be a part of an amazing network, go through the 5 months and come out even better than you started. This is a beautiful opportunity. If you know a business owner out there, 1 to 5 years, tell them to go and rev it up. And Brandon's put the website in the chat for you guys to be able to get a hold of that. We're going to be posting it, of course, when we post this segment. But let's not miss out on the opportunities, guys, to grow, to expand our vision, to export, to be mentored, all of that in itself. And thank you so much for the team that puts this all together, because this is really how you see us as One Caribbean helping and supporting each other. This is like the dream coming, to
Absolutely.
fruition. So
Absolutely.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Okay.
And with that, guys, we've come to the ending of not just a segment, but this show. We send you off on an amazing Tuesday. I will not be here on Wednesday or Thursday, but I'll be back on Friday. Really? I'll be buzzing somewhere else. But
yes, guys.
We're going to thank, of course, our guests from Bay FC, as well as the Belize Camping Experience that came in and shared about their visions, accomplishments, and all that they're doing. Remember to stay tuned to all their Facebook pages, websites, and so forth to make sure that we're getting it done. So with that, we send you off.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Chagaron, chagaron, chagaron. A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world turns each day. When the sun comes